Me and my homeboys, we love going to the joy houses, getting off with the Shantuzes, and being so young at $5 a pop. We was always in and out. Anyhow, I was in one night with one of my favorite, Shantuzes, and she was telling me to go get something from down the hall. And when I went to go get what she sent me down the hall to go get, I overheard a voice that I was familiar with. And I'm going to name drop him because everybody back home might know who I'm talking about. His name was Sonny Boy. He was the neighborhood cable guy. And I overheard him talking about a racket. And this racket, I remember, looked kind of lucrative to me. And like I done already told you guys before, if you've been riding with me, you know. If you don't know, you gotta just listen at the book. Anyhow, the next morning I told my homeboy, I'm not gonna name drop him, look, man, I wanna go check into that. And I'm gonna be very frank with this. It was a cable place up on Main Street where I grew up at. Probably it wasn't even a quarter mile. I could walk there. And I told my homeboy, look, we gonna go up there and go and check this out. This was around the time that, cable TV had got real popular. They had like some little boxes. Box was about yay big. It was about the size of your elbow, maybe a half the size of your elbow. And it had like the little knob where you could just hook straight up to the TV. This was before all the other, stuff that they got going on now where you needed all this other connect stuff. Anyhow, I went and saw that. The only thing that made it crazy was you needed someone to distract the people because it was a little small place. So if you came in and had someone to distract them, they had all the boxes right there. I started hitting them for them boxes. One turned to 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, not the actual box that all of it came in. I mean the actual box itself. So in order to get more and more, we advanced the scheme. Anyhow, I would sell these boxes to all the hustlers. We had like a cab stand where I grew up at, and all the gangsters and the hustlers that got money, they was around these areas. So I knew what I needed to make the sale go down. I would get the box, then I would use the money to go and get the actual cable piece that you needed to put into the thing. You understand? So that turned out to be real good for me and my homeboy. So I ran into a friend, a friend of mine, his uncle. He was a thief, way older than me and my friend. So I would tell him, hey, look, I need you to help me move this. I need to expand because I was getting like maybe like 20 boxes a week. And now after I had done hooked everybody up in my neighborhood, I was trying to expand. And our city it wasn't no more than about 30,000. I think 25,000 people at the time. So it may be less than that now. So he was helping me expand. And I found out, I thought that I was the slickest guy in the world being able to do this. But this guy that I ran into, I gave him a load of these boxes, like maybe like 20 boxes. He took me to a place. As a matter of fact, I'm pinpoint accurate with this. It is walking distance from where my little brother got drowned at. Walking distance, right there. I could look right down in the canal where my brother got drowned at. He told me, hey, sit right here. I gave him the boxes, a big old box. It was about maybe like 15 boxes in there. He told me to sit on the people porch. He went right in this door behind me. I'm sitting on the porch. 5 minutes went by. 10 minutes went by. 20 minutes went by. I said, hold on, man. I went to knock on the door. A little girl answered the door, and I asked her, was such and such there? She said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I never saw that guy again. The next time the next time I saw him, he was at the funeral home, and he wasn't working there. So years later, what made me bring this up is I got a friend that I met, a Haitian friend, one of the best guys I ever met in my life, and you'll hear me talk more extensive about this situation more, but I won't name drop. He told me he was in a city and he took a guy that was looking for something. He wanted like 40 or 50,000 or something like that. And he told the dude, yeah, I can hook that up for you. He told the dude to go He needed to stop by the gas station, just pay for the gas. The dude filled the car up. He said he was in a Buick. He said he pulled into the place where they was gonna be and left the guy sitting in his car. And he took the 40,000 and went through that door. And he paid the people in that door to let him out of the back door. And all these years that happened to me when I was a kid, I finally had a name for what that scheme was, the scheming of the scheme, the Orlando Magic.